Good evening, crewmates. Captain Andy here. Here with some Final Fantasy XIV goodness to help Clalin get through the Final Fantasy XIV story. My intro is a little bit truncated this time because normally I said to get through all the story and every job quest. Pretty much any side quest that the game has to offer from Reborn and onward, we do. Although this time, as far as I can tell, with the exception to a couple of guild heists, because I did a couple more after stream last night, I'm pretty much caught up to, well, Clalin's pretty much caught up to almost everything. I have the fishing quest left to do, which I'm not going to do tonight. I tried a little bit prior during the day, didn't catch anything. This is what it is. And these quests here I'm going to do, well, this one, the one I'm working on. Ponds of Flesh I cannot finish until I get to 2.4 when I can unlock Snow Cloak, so I can finish all my relics, which I will do around that time. And Legend of a Lag, the 24-man rage, I want to do those, but I want to do it with my relic weapons already unlocked. I don't know why I want to do that. I just want to do it like that. Maybe just because I'm weird. Just because I am weird. We're all weird, especially Lena. Well, okay. But as far as I know, with the exception to these quests I have here, I think I am pretty much caught up with everything. As much as possible. So the only thing left forward now is to actually go through with the story and start off with the 2.1 Realm Awoken. I've started this off many moons ago, where I've spoken to some of the NPCs already here. We're going to re-talk to them, except for Ida. We're going to talk to her last. I'm going to talk with Minfilia first, just because I don't know if she'll say the same thing as before. I won't be able to actually look at the cutscene for that, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Hope everyone's having a good hope everyone's had the best day as possible. I know people have different days, or the best day is not the best, whatnot. I hope that the day goes well for you as much as possible. Hope the stream can help out if it does. If not, hope you're able to find ways to help your situation if it does not go great. Alright, let's talk to Minfilia first, see what she says. I confess, I am conflicted. It may be wise to consult with the others. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. We'll figure that out. It's been years since I last did this part. Alright, so let's talk with Alphino, because he's right next door. The nerve of some petitioners, engaging us as if we were a band of common mercenaries. I should be glad to refuse them all without a second thought. Slafwis? My dear sister drew her last breath here, in battle with the Empire. To her, the fight for Rose's future was more important than her homeland. True to her beliefs and to the end, she was... I might just play this for about an hour or so, see what happens. No matter how dark the night, one day the dawn will break. As long as brave souls like yourself take up our cause, the signs will never stand down. I should have done something, done anything, but I didn't. And now, I am on Oliar. I will not let it be for nothing. I will earn this. Hang on, I was trying to put myself into a guild heist for level 35. I'll do that another time. We came away with our lives, though our losses weigh heavy in our hearts. We must carry on for those who have fallen. I don't need you. Yours. Can you do anything from you? Absolute. I already got that. Never mind. Psha. Uriange. As one age endeth and another doth rise, so do our struggles wax and wane. What dost thou ask of me? And from here we get like Halford's State of the Realm. Souls from ether far, strangers from strange lands, yester with thine eyes, morrow by thine hand. By my reckoning, these words from the Divine Chronicles tell of the warriors of light. With cloudless vision of the past, they forge their way into the future. Mine interpretation, it rings true from that which I have from what I have witnessed. What are the primals? In the welcome light of the astral era do the primals cast distorted shadows. 'Tis when the realm is filled with such brilliance that contrasting darkness doth become absolute. Surrender not thy vigilance, for thou art the source of much radiance. Other threats. Brother Oatpesi hath delivered unto me his report of the dark divinity. Thy encounter with the primal has cast much light upon his true form. There may well be merit in the conjurer's theory. Mayhap the primal is the sword's Zansik and the fearsome entity who doth wield it but a conjuration of the blade. Should the wielder fall, the blade remaineth to absorb ether from its environs, so fashioned a guardian anew. Yet verily, a pall of mystery doth obscure Odin still. We know not by whose will he was summoned, nor how to seal the sword and stop the dark divinity's ride once and for all. By thine efforts, we have learned one truth of the primal's existence, but I fear we have only scratched the surface. With Bahamut's banishment to the ether, the seventh umbral era has come to an end in sooth. In the abyssal depths of the dread primal's demons, thou didst cast light upon the truth of yours' rebirth. Yet, until such time as lasting peace doth visit the realm, that knowledge must needs remain locked inside our hearts. And though the veil hath been lifted from many and more mysteries, the haze which shroudeth the people's memories of the calamity yet eludeth explanation. I have but half-formed theories which I would share with thee if thou art willing to listen. And thou knowest full well, when the combined might of the 12 failed to contain Bahamut, Master Louisson mustered with strength remained to him and sent you and yours beyond the reach of space and time. I don't think I've ever read. I must have read this part before, but that's actually a reference to my character, legacy characters. Huh. From his final words to the antecedent, I doubt not that he intended this from the first. 'Tis my belief that he invoked the power of the Keeper and sent thee to a place outside of time, beyond the reach of the primal's wrath. Taken whence thou rightly existed, thou didst leave behind a rent in the fabric of reality. At the self-same juncture, Master Louis struck down Bahamut, thus triggering the realm's dramatic regeneration. The occurrence of these events in rapid succession, I theorize, gave rise to the people's clouded recollection of the calamity. 5 years from that fateful day, thou didst return to us, to once again become yours his valiant blade. Though my beloved master is gone, his hopes and dreams live on within thee, warrior of light. Okay, that's kind of cool from a different point of view. Because remember when they made reference to legacy characters through a cutscene? Or something like that. This is actually kind of cool. It gave a bit more lore to the existing lore. Guess that makes sense in a way. In bringing the struggle against the Empire to a decisive end, the nations of yours have spent much of the military strength. I fear the beast tribes have caught scent of this temporary weakness and will give a scant leave to rest. A hero's work is never done, Clalin. Believe me, I am quite eager to resume active duties and redeem my good name, but I have not forgotten that similar sentiments nearly led me to my doom once before. I will not question the wisdom of our Baldessian colleagues. They have bid me rest, and so I shall. Papalimo. Just when we dare to believe that peace has returned, another primal awakens. I say, has there ever been rest for the weary? I have been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papalimo keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? Alright, let's continue on with the story. Final Fantasy XIV 2.1 A Realm Awoken. Huh? The situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, Clalin. Alphanode, Clalin, is aught amiss? You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the signs of the seventh dawn must leave Ul'dah. We must do what? So long as we remain within Ul'dah territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. That's true. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. Well, in the original, the headquarters was actually in Ul'dah. It was, if I remember right, it was right behind the area where the Hall of Flames is. There was also the same door that brought you to the market board place back then. Yeah, it's like a entrance, and you get to choose one of two paths. And obviously here in 2.0, you've gone to Vesper Bay, and as you're seeing here, you get transferred to, or you move to, well, you'll find out. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an Aetheryte? They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause, which is why it and others' favors will be denied unless we cooperate. If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner at a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. Revenant's told, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and have her people over the years. But I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, though forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home, Alphanode. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, Antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Signs of the Seven Dawn, which has moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. Yeah, Path of the 12. That's what Legacy players were part of. And the other Signs, they were part of Students of Baldessian. They worked together. And Minfield was the one that was the leader of Path of the 12. And obviously they joined forces. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much as your family as... That will be all, Alphanode. I am sure you have some familiar affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no. I left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Uh, for those who are just doing this first time, get these rings. They're going to be helpful for you. Myself, I want money. Moving on, moving on. Leave Ul'dah. Has it truly come to this? Oh, Clalin, pray attend to Alphanode. He is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphanode waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Confound it, she knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Philomene was her name, though you may have known her better as a songstress of Ul'dah. That's a legs reference right there. Because she was part of the Ul'dah story, Philomene, and that was her title. Huh. Not sure if that was, I'm pretty sure it might have been intended. Philomene was her name, though you may know her better as a songstress of Ul'dah. She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Chilean minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Philomene's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reasons, rumors have once again begun to circulate. That Philomene is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Iliud, has been sent word that a woman matching the songstress description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. I mean to set forth for Lenosha at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Ruju as to the veracity of these rumors. Of course. Pray make for the waking sands. Alright, I did also mention previously I had 3 trials I want to do. 4, maybe. Let's check. I think it's just 3. The hard versions of Ifrit, Garuda, and Titan. This I'll do in 2.5. That's when I believe this was released. I know I just did them all one time just because I was curious how they would work, and to my surprise, yeah. I had a lot of quests to go through for a while with Clalin, and I thought it was funny as hell. I'm on a boat. It's raining. Alright, let's go to Costa del Sol. Here we go. Let's take a truck right to Costa del Sol. At this point, I'm just taking nice. Let's enjoy the scenery as we play the game. Costa del Sol, dimming it. Let's go. Alright, let's check this out. That's for the dances I quit, so I'll do that when I get to Stormblood area. Part of the rules I set out for myself. Try to make it as authentic as possible to the time frame of the respective jobs and expansions. With exception to Ninja Rogue. That came out, I think, in 2.3, but I kept up with it regardless. Just because I could. Oh, shit. Oh, oh, sweet siren of the sands. My Mikuti muse. Why have you forsaken me? The Titan's bane. I mean, Clalin. What brings you to my humble resort? Philemon, you mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Ul'dah? A catwoman. If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Oh, for shame! To think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west, or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say. A tragedy! West, you say? Thank you, Master Zuzu. Your information will serve us well. That said, there are many number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel to Wineport and do the same. I suppose. Before that, let's try this. Oh God, sir! You would challenge me? I am not sure that is wise, my friend, for you see, I have something of a monopoly on the choicest cards in the realm. Swap sudden death. Rip. What is recommended? Nah. Let's go here. Hey, I'm up first. Well. Right in the middle. Hey, gods! What are you doing? Let's do this. Hey, get over there. Shocked, I say. Shocked. Let's put you here. Not what I was expecting. So... Rip. Rematch. I want to win this one. Rude. Hey, I got a better card this time. Yeah, start? Okay. Let's put you right in the middle again. I think they must have improved the AI on this, because when I used to do stuff like that before, put some silly card in the middle, they used to make the NPC just stop and think for half a moment. I thought it was funny. Here, this will be a bait. Thank you. And thank you, good sir. I just wanted to win. I know he has another card. I'll get to that later. So we have to go to Wineport, talk to some people there. I think I'll finish off this questline and just end it off for now. I just wanted to get this... You know what? Let's make this fun. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to the next dungeon or trial or whatever it is that's available. Let's get one of these going. But yeah, we do this in style. Same as you used to do other things. We're gonna get the job of wheels. A wheel of jobs. Alright. Let's make this the way I want it to be, like this. And let's go to the interwebs. Please work this time. Ha ha ha. And let's make this spin. We're gonna do this, one of these trials as a warrior. Alright, let's get back into the game. As well as fix this up. Hang on, I kind of close my stretch. There we go. Let's do this as warrior, shall we? Yeah, let's see what happens. Those guys look busy. Nah. I know I can take a trovo. I'm just trying to make it as... Sometimes I want to make it authentic as possible. Somehow I want to do that now. I have a feeling there's a fate coming up with all these boxes on the ground. Or is this part of the quest? No, that's a fate. Let's start right up here. Well, it's taking a while to get the party for this. But that's okay, that's okay. Let's actually inside the building, actually. Aha! You! Bergland. Well, it isn't Clalin, the savior of Wineport. To what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold. To give her woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly. I had no choice but to eject her from the premises. Interfering with tastings, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult our blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. Rude. Ira Kupos. Then we talk to a Jungbar. You want to know if I've seen a Mukate lass by the name of a Philemon? I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long, excepting yourself, of course. Well, next, let's now talk to Shamani Lomani. Shamani Lomani. I see you have had many grand adventures since last we spoke, Clalin. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a while ago. One does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, I think. In fact. Alright, let's go have fun with Ifrit. So Ifrit hard is a little bit harder than normal, as you could imagine. He's angry, whatever he is. Oh, he has got more health. He can tank. I'll just beat him up with my axe. That's a fun fight. Why did he do that? Oh well. This, you want to stand on the sides of him, so you don't get in his way. Does it 3 times, lunges, or that tends to happen. He did. He did. Here. You're a pretty good tank. Hey, I got 2 comms. I don't know what I did. I'll take the 2 comms. Alright, so if Ifrit was done, let's see. I got a couple more, maybe 10 more minutes or so. Let's just forget lucky. Alright, so continue with Shamani Lamani. I see you've had many great adventures since last we spoke, Clalin. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago. One does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully, and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you might find her there. Excuse me. Oh yeah, before we do that, Hang on. Stop this. Wheel of names. As always, for these. Hey, open up you. Here we go. Let's quickly switch here again. Close this. Full screen. And spin. For the next one, whichever it may be. Monk. Get to punch them things and kick them. Punch him, kick him good. Making sound myself crazy almost. Alright. Back to game. Alright, so let's change to Monk as we do this. I'm not sure if we get a party at this rate, but we'll see. Less than 5 minutes. Maybe? Nope. Jidgeroon of the Silver Clutch. That sounds like a bait. Hey, look, it's Philemon! I am in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the goat's ire until I did not realize that my activities had aroused the goat's ire until it was too late. The oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and I... Does she remember my character? I don't know. Hi. Philemon, I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Wilda, I presume? Minfilia, or should I say, Ascilia, is looking for you. Ascilia? You are the very picture of health, milady, yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Well, that does please me more than you know, but tell me, sojourns in the forest of Lenosha aside, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I traveled all this way in a whim, as if I was telling you your associate prior to your intrusion? I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have that which we came for, Might we consider this conversation and continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say? Please tell me that she remembers Clalin. Please. Oh. She was one of the direct main NPCs. I'm surprised. I want to be remembered more. Okay. Yeah, maybe another 5 minutes so I don't get into that. I'm just gonna take off for the night. My body's starting to feel the effects, and I'm starting to feel the bags under my eyes. If this was gonna be a short stream, I still want to launch a stream tonight. Get some videos out. Be able to share these experiences with you all. Byakubu. Byakubu? This average wait time of less of 5 minutes is a bit sketchy now. Rescued yet again from the jaws of a ravenous Gobu. How quickly we forget the lessons of the past. That's right. Now back in the first stream I've done of this series, I showed you a video of 1.0, the intro of 1.0, where she nearly got eaten by a Gobu. I was there to save you. Though I was not solely to blame for that foolishness. Here, this might help her remember. Ah, shoot. This is not at all how I envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through and feel its heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Money. Despite her years of nomadism, it would seem Lady Fianum has led and kept a close eye on the affairs of our order. Surprisingly close, in fact. Suffice to say that she is nothing if not resourceful. One does not develop such skills without effort, or without reason. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm sorry, folks. Said I'd continue on for a little bit longer, but I'm gonna call it tonight. So I'll be back again by next Wednesday. If I do come in on the weekend, it would not be at the times expected. But sleep is required, and I'm going to listen to my body. So till then, for those that joined, thank you for joining. We are going to continue this on. This is actually going to be fun from that going forward. I'm curious to see what options the game chose for legacy players or legacy characters. There were a couple mentions. I was kind of happy for that. Uriashi's dialogue surprised me. Disappointed that Filament does not recognize me because she was one of the main NPCs in Ul'dah, and Clalin's from Ul'dah. But it is what it is. Maybe she'll say something later, maybe not. Until then, we're gonna get some rest ourselves. I'm not very familiar with those that are online right now to raid. Actually, we are gonna raid Penguin. She joined us yesterday. Let's return the favor. Assuming I can spell her name right. AK Penguin 21. Alright, folks. For those that joined, once again, thank you for joining. Hope you had a good evening. If you like what you see, click on like, click on follow. And we'll see what the future has to bring for us. Till then, I'd like everyone to have a good night. Take care.